Hola clases, Senor Sheridan here. Today we are going to be going back to something that we have not looked at for quite a while, and what that is conjugation. And we're also going to do something kind of new with this, which is using these conjugated verbs correctly. I did very quickly introduce that to us right before school was closed, so this is still new, and again, it's been a while since we've talked about it. So anyway, what I have here on this first document is how to conjugate regular AR verbs, how to conjugate regular ER verbs, and how to conjugate regular IR verbs. You'll notice in each one that I have made the root of the verb, the main part of the verb, bold, and then I have highlighted the endings, so that way you can see how the root stays the same no matter what, and the ending is what changes. The AR verb I have here, I have highlighted the ending in this teal blue color. The ER verb, I have highlighted the endings in this light purple. And the IR verb, I have highlighted the endings in this green. Now, you'll notice that each one has different colors, but we will see here in a moment that IR verb endings are very similar to ER verb endings, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start with AR, which is right up top. So the verb that I have for a regular AR verb is hablar. Everybody say hablar. And remember that H had better be silent, or else I'm going to say honestly. Anyway, so we have hablar, which means to speak. And I've already gone through and I have conjugated all three of these verbs. And we can see here the endings, again, are highlighted. So for saying I speak, that is yo hablo. You can see that the ending is just the letter O. The first thing you do is you knock off this ending, you chop off the AR, and you replace it with an O. If you want to tell somebody you are speaking, that is tu hablas. What you do is you chop off that ending, and you replace it with AS. And then if you want to say he, she, or you, sir, are speaking, that is él habla, ella habla, or usted habla. The ending, you chop off the AR, replace it with just an A. So these are these are singular verbs. This is just one person at a time doing them. Next up, we have nosotros and nosotras, which is we. Nosotros is a group that includes at least one man. If there is a group of just ladies, that is nosotras. But whether there's a man or all women, when you say we are speaking, that is hablamos. So we still have HABL, the base of the verb, but the ending is amos. You replace this AR with AMOS, amos. Hablamos. Very similarly, vosotros, vosotras, this is you all. This is if you're speaking to a group of people and you're saying all of you are speaking. That is vosotros or vosotras habláis. Habláis. So our ending here is A with an accent. Don't forget that accent. I-S, because that accent's there. That means that the second syllable is louder. Habláis. And then finally we have ellos, ellas, and ustedes. This is that group over there, that group of ladies over there, and this group of you fancy people. The verb is hablan. Again, you chop off the AR, you replace it with AN. So ellos hablan, ellas hablan, ustedes hablan. So again, you can easily see the base of the verb and all the endings. Okay, I'm going to not take as long to talk about the ER and IR verbs. Again, you can see that the base of the verb in every form is bolded, so you can see what stays the same, and the endings are highlighted, so you can see what changes. We have an ER verb now. This is comer. Everybody, comer, which means to eat. Very similarly, for yo, you chop off the ER and replace it with O, so you have yo como. Tu comes, ES is the ending. Él come, ella come, usted come. He is eating, she is eating, you, sir or ma'am, are eating. And that is just E is the ending. Nosotros comemos. Group of ladies would say nosotras comemos. Hemos, E-M-O-S is our ending. Vosotros coméis. Vosotras coméis. That's you group of people, you're all eating. E with an accent again. I-S is the ending. Ellos comen, ellas comen, ustedes comen. En is our ending there. And the last verb that we have on this sheet is vivir. It's an IR verb, everybody. Vivir. Vivir means to live. And so again, we have our endings highlighted in green and the body of the verb bolded. I live is yo vivo. O is our ending. You live is tú vives. Es is our ending. Él vive, he lives. Ella vive, she lives. Usted vive, you, sir or ma'am, you live. Just the letter E is our ending. Nosotros vivimos. And ladies would say nosotras vivimos. That means we live or we are living. Vosotros vivís. Vosotras vivís. You group of people, you are all living. Ellos viven, ellas viven, ustedes viven. En is our ending. That group of people, or you group of sirs or madams, are living. En is our ending. You'll notice for all three, O is the ending for yo in AR verbs, O is the ending for yo in ER verbs, and O is the ending for verbs in IR verbs. All three kinds of verbs, they end in O when you're talking about yo. And then you'll notice with the ER and IR verbs, most of their endings are actually the exact same. O-E-S-E, O-E-S-E, and then E-N and E-N. The only ones that are different for IR verbs are nosotros and vosotros. Those are the only ones that are different. And the last thing I want to point out is vosotros form always has an accent. Over the A in an AR verb, over the E in an ER verb, over the I in an IR verb. Okay, so that's how we go about conjugating these regular verbs.